Hi, my name is Agata. Welcome in Agata's Cottage. It's time for hashtag Friday Sauce. Today I have a special edition. I'm doing collaboration with my dear friend Tiffany, Hauser Handmade. I'm sure you all know her. She is fabulous sewist, amazing mom, and very good friend. Her videos are very cheerful and she always has smiles for everyone. I absolutely love her makes. By the way, did you see her favorite makes video for 2024? It was so darling. So if you don't know Tiffany, go check her channel. I'm sure you're gonna love her. If you are here from Tiffany's channel, welcome. I hope you'll stick around and you will enjoy my video. A few weeks ago, Tiffany stated that she wants to make an Arlington top by Love Notions. She confirmed it 2 weeks ago, and I said, yes, I have it on my list too. And I had it on my list for a very long time because I absolutely love bishop sleeves. So Tiffany suggested that we will do quick collab. You know, nothing particularly difficult, just make the top and talk about this. And of course, I jumped on board. I had a busy sewing week. I didn't do as much sewing, more cutting out, but about that in a minute. First thing that I want to talk about, of course, is my new top. It's Arlington top by Love Notions. I'm gonna stand up. And don't worry, I will put the picture here or a video of me wearing the top, and I love it. So I picked the option with bishop sleeves, and of course I had to hack it. You know me. I think I'm incapable of following directions or just sticking to the pattern the way it is. So I did try to do a turtleneck version, but this fabric and something close to my neck is a big no. So the fabric I used was fabric that wasn't precious whatsoever. I had it in my stash a very long time. It's peach feel rib knit. It has little like a nap, the way you touch it, so I had to be very careful when cutting it out. And the stripes are like the ribs aren't going ideally with the grain. They were stretching in some places, going randomly in others, so my cuffs aren't perfect. But I decided I'm not gonna fight with it. I'm doing this to make sure that I do like this top before I will cut into something that I absolutely love. I do like the color of this top, and there is one advantage to it. It's very warm because the fabric I used is polyester, and it's kind of like a fuzzy feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, I put it on yesterday and it was very warm. So I tried it with the turtleneck and it was a big no. I basically almost choked myself because it was so hot. Perimenopause doesn't help, so I decided no, it's a no-go. I don't think I will survive a cowl with all this fuzziness. So I thought, I can hack it. I'm just gonna make a crew neck. So I did a crew neck. Normally I would go for something slightly deeper, but I thought, you know, for a change, I will just go with this. I finished everything using a bias tape, just a normal bias tape I had in my stash, and I used the method that Alisa from Thoughtful Creativity was teaching on her channel. This video for members a long time ago, but I absolutely love that method. It just leaves nice finish. Mine is not perfectly lying flat as it should because unfortunately I stretched the bias tape a little bit. I had only small piece of the burgundy bias tape, so I kind of overstretched it. I'm gonna look through my bias binding stash because I think I might have a bit more, so I will see if I can fix it. But if I can't, I'm still gonna wear it because I absolutely love it. I showed it to Chris and he said it's very nice and it's flattering and he really likes it on me. The color on the screen is coming a little bit too orangey, tomatoey. It's more like a deep raspberry red. I have a picture where the color actually come out through to the color, so I will pop it somewhere here. And I absolutely love it. I had the sneak peek of Tiffany's version and it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to see her wearing it. Let's talk about the Arlington top. So Arlington top was designed by Love Notions. It comes in sizes XS to 5XL. I will put the measurements for the bust on the screen somewhere. It comes with the FBA version. I did XL size with the FBA, and I'm glad I did that because it's relatively fitted through the bust. It's loose on the back, so next time I will just do sway back adjustment on the back, because unfortunately I do need it, and with the things with the band sometimes it's just too much fabric in the back, but overall it's grand. It comes with 3 neckline versions, so there is a cowl neck, mock neck and a turtleneck. As mentioned, I tried the turtleneck, I just didn't like it. With this fabric I'm sure I will be okay in viscose jersey or cotton jersey if I will do it again, and I'm sure I will. It comes with 5 different options for the sleeves, including long sleeve, bishop sleeve with the cuffs. It comes with the elbow sleeve, short sleeve, and I think 3/4 sleeve. So there's a lot of possibilities. Plus, it comes in the version for a dress, a banded shirt, which I made, and a hip length shirt. So hip length is not really my thing because I do like to tuck in things at least partially, so this one is perfect. Next time I will make very small, maybe 1/4 inch narrow shoulder adjustment just to bring the sleeve a little bit in, and that's it. I absolutely love this top, and I already start looking at fabrics in my stash, considering what which fabric to use up for another version. I have a fair bit of this fabric left, so I'm gonna make matching top for Alice. Unfortunately, Love Notions do not have a kids version of this pattern. However, I have a pattern in my stash that will be perfect. We got it recently for a vintage little lady. Alice picked it up during their Black Friday sales, so I'm gonna use that pattern. It's already printed, I just need to cut it out and make it. Sorry if I'm running out of breath. I spent last few minutes tracing Rainbow, who was trying to knock down my tripod and disturb me when I'm recording. This cat is driving me insane. Anyway, let's go back to my makes. So we talked about my Arlington top. I absolutely love it. There will be plenty more in my wardrobe. Just need to find the time for it. But what the next thing that I made? So I made a PJ for Alice in this fabulous rib knit from Ecobee. Isn't that adorable? I used bias tape from Specky Seamstress for the back with the little doggies, and I used the same fabric for the cuffs and for the neckband. Alice hasn't seen it yet. I finished it on Wednesday and I just hid it, so she will have a surprise today. I liked sewing with the rib knit, however my overlocker wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I had to finish a little bit on my sewing machine because I had horrible problem with the tension. When I checked the tension on the cotton jersey scraps, it was fine. It just didn't like the ribs, but I noticed that my overlocker is extremely sensitive in relation to rib knits, and I usually go for sewing on the sewing machine with Maraflex thread rather than using overlocker. Fabric is just so soft and so nice, and I'm sure Alice will love wearing it. I used Ellie and Mac Grow With Me PJ. I added around inch in the width on the seams for the hip area. So Alice has more space. She likes PJs that are slightly bit less fitted and more roomy. So I hope she will like this version. The next things that I made are panties. So I made 6 pairs of undies for Alice, just to go to her underwear stash, call it like that. So whenever she will outgrow the ones that she has now, they are ready to go. So I use some remnants from my fabric stash, from my cotton jerseys, etc. And I made 6 pairs. I have few more cut out, because when I was cutting out boxers for Chris, there were just random offcuts left of some of the fabrics that, with a little bit of pattern Tetris, I was able to cut out some undies for Alice, so she will have funny print panties. I will be showing them probably after the weekend. I just needed a little bit break from all the elastics, etc. It's just, it's a little bit boring when you're showing one thing after another. So I did try to entertain myself and pick different elastics, different type of finishing, just to keep myself entertained and a little bit challenged, because if you're doing one thing after another, it's very, very boring. So as I mentioned, I cut out boxers for Chris. I still haven't made them yet because they are all in darker colors. I need to change the threads in my overlocker, so that's gonna happen probably tonight or tomorrow, depends how's life going. We are bracing ourselves for very big storm Owen, whatever it's called, Ewin. I have no idea how to pronounce it at the moment. The storm is coming with extremely high winds, something like 130 kilometers an hour, so that's over 80 miles an hour. And there is a red warning across whole country with potential risk for life and, floods, etc., and damages to the property. Alice has no school tomorrow, and we might not have electricity, as it happened in recent storms. Therefore, I'm not making any gigantic plans because I don't know what the life will bring. So when you are watching this video, we should be coming out on the other end of the storm. So hopefully I will be able to comment on, or to respond to your comments shortly after you post them. Now, what did I bought? Let me think. I bought few things this week. So I ordered few batik patterns from my local fabric store. I will talk about them when they arrive and when I will collect them, so that will be probably early March. So batik has a sale for UK and Ireland at the moment, and it's half price in case if you want to buy any of the patterns. So what else I bought rather. I popped into Aldi today. I was doing standard grocery shopping and they had fat quarters. I knew to be lookout on them because Rachel from the French Sim posted that Aldi is having back fat quarters in stock occasionally. So I picked 2 sets. They had 3 different ones, but I wasn't keen on the third one, and I try not to go overboard with the volume of the fat quarters I have, because I already have a good few. So I'm gonna show you what they are. By the way, if you are ever buying packed fat quarters and they are packed with the ribbon like that, this ribbon is brilliant for drawstring bags. So I always keep them just to have it handy. So one of the packs, do I see, is there? Okay, it's called Modernist. Don't know if so it has a black and white, geometric, green, and kind of like a zigzag flowery thingies. They're cute. They are not as pretty as sometimes they had, but they're handy, and for €4.50 it's a very decent price for 5 fat quarters that you can use for various craft projects. The second one I got are called Romance, and it has this one with butterflies. I actually really like that one. Dark green leaves, blue with white spots. It has this one with very mild, kind of like a mermaid art deco design, and one with pink ditzy floral. And of course they have a page with a project, and that usually is the patchwork bag. I never use that page, but it's there. Anyway, their fat quarters are usually very fun to work with, and I do like making zipper pouches with them. So we talked about my collaboration, we talked about my makes, everything I bought, and now plans. So I'm not doing any major plans for next week because I don't know the effect of the storm on our area. We will see. Hopefully I will get to make some things, and priority for the moment will be to make a top for Alice in this fabric, and then to focus on boxers for Chris. Now, life update, let me think. We have a storm coming, so we will deal with the storm and then focus on the rest. Alice has a birthday party and activities on Saturday and parties on Sunday, and we need to go pick up shoes for her before we go to Poland, because you know it's a different type of cold than it is here, so she needs warmer, different type of shoes. So you know it will be a lot of running errands and doing stuff, but I don't mind. I'm slowly getting a little bit excited about the trip. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, and hopefully I will get the chance to see some fabric stores in Poland. We will see. Anyway, that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, give it thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And if you haven't checked Tiffany's channel, if you haven't checked her video, go check it out, because her Arlington top is fabulous. And I highly recommend you give this pattern a try. It's a very quick make and I absolutely loved sewing it. I hope to see you next week. Don't forget, clean your sewing machine and change your needle. Happy sewing. Bye.